I was on my way to my husband's corporate headquarters, clutching a tube of design blueprints, when I ran straight into the man who had callously abandoned me at the altar 2 years ago. My hair and makeup were different now, and my entire aura had changed, but he still managed to pick me out of the crowd instantly. Lila, I'm back for you. Aren't you happy to see me? A wave of familiar nausea washed over me. I looked up at him, my expression as cold as if I were looking at a total stranger. I'm sorry, do I know you? He let out a short laugh, his voice tinged with a self-righteous sort of hurt. Come on, baby, don't be like that. I didn't mean to leave you waiting at the church. Mia was being targeted by a rival family, and I had to get her out of there. She's my only sister. I couldn't just stand by and watch something happen to her. Things got complicated after that, and I had to keep a low profile overseas for a while, but as soon as she was safe, I came straight back for you. It took me a moment to fully process that this disheveled man standing before me was indeed my ex-fiancé, Tyler. Only apparently, no one had bothered to tell him. On the very night he left me at the altar, I married his uncle, the head of the Moretti family, the Don himself, Enzo Moretti. I glanced down at my blueprints and said coldly, "Excuse me, I have an appointment." Tyler completely misread the situation. His eyes fell on the blueprint tube and he gave a smug little smirk. "I know how much you love architecture. Did you bring those for me? I knew it. You've been waiting for me all this time." Beside him, Mia let out a soft cough. Tyler immediately pulled her into his arms, his voice dripping with concern. "What's wrong? Are you feeling unwell again?" After fussing over Mia, he caught up to me again, speaking with a sense of entitlement. "Don't get the wrong idea. She's fragile and needs someone to look after her. You know her parents died protecting me. She has no one else. I have to be responsible for her." "Is that so?" I replied flatly, turning toward the elevators. "Wait." Tyler stepped in front of me, blocking my path. "Stop acting, Lila. I know I broke your heart when I left, but we were both immature back then. I'm back now. We can start over." I didn't say a word. I simply tilted my head slightly and tucked a stray lock of hair behind my ear, exposing the skin just below my collarbone. There, etched in deep dark ink, was the Moretti iris, the exclusive mark of the family's matriarch. I'm already married. In fact, I should probably thank you for walking out on me. If you hadn't, I never would have found my true destiny. Tyler froze for a second before bursting into laughter. "A sticker? That's childish, Lila. You really think I'd buy that?" He leaned in, trying to get a closer look at the tattoo. "Believe whatever you want." I reached out and pressed the elevator button. "That's impossible." Tyler's voice suddenly turned sharp. "Everyone in New York knows we were supposed to get married. Everyone sees you as my future wife. Who would even dare touch you?" So he had known all along. He knew that the wedding was a declaration to the world that I belonged to him. Yet he had abandoned me anyway. Did he honestly think that just because he had claimed me once, I would wait for him forever? I shook my head and ignored him. I couldn't wait to see the look on his face when he realized I was the rightful Lady Moretti. The elevator doors slid open. As I stepped inside, Tyler tried to follow, but a security guard moved to block him. "Sir, you don't have access to the penthouse floor." "What?" Tyler scowled, his tone arrogant. "I'm Enzo Moretti's nephew." "I'm sorry, sir. Rules are rules." The last thing I saw before the doors closed was the look of pure fury on Tyler's face. When I reached the top floor and entered Enzo's office, his secretary informed me that his meeting was going to run at least an hour late. My phone vibrated. It was a text from my husband. "Sorry, sweetheart. The Valentis are being difficult. Don't wait up for me tonight. I'll make it up to you later." He ended the message with a heart emoji, and I couldn't help but smile. "Lila?" I turned around and was shocked to see Tyler barging in. He had clearly used his family name to bully the security guards into letting him up. He stood at the office door, eyeing my phone screen with a mocking raise of his eyebrows. "My husband? Meeting delayed? You're a terrible actress." "Stop playing games, Lila. You know I hate being messed with." Tyler stepped closer.